Hey there guys, welcome and thank you for tuning into our channel, It's All in Your Head. Psychopaths might just look like everybody else. Contrary to popular belief, most psychopaths are not insane or jailed murderers. They're much more likely to be a coworker, friend, ex, or family person who makes your head throb. You leave them feeling befuddled, self-conscious, and skeptical of your intuition. Although psychopathy is not a recognized diagnosis in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, there have been enough studies on psychopaths to determine their qualities and characteristics. Recognizing these psychopathic warning signs will help you identify if you're interacting with one on a regular basis. So in this video, we're going to talk about 7 cues will reveal if you have a psychopath in your life. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more entertaining and motivating videos. Number 1, they are charismatic and manipulative. Psychopaths are really fascinating. One of the most disarming elements of dealing with psychopaths is their ability to hide their true selves to appear as agreeable as possible. They may be entertaining and compassionate, their stories are always intriguing and credible, and you will often leave feeling glad and good after interacting with them. The only indication that things aren't quite right is if their stories don't add up. Psychopaths take advantage of their victims to get what they want. They accomplish this by transforming their personality into a wholly fake character, whoever is required to mislead the victim. Psychopaths are shape-shifting chameleons, continually rearranging their personalities to meet your specific demands. Psychopaths are adept at reading people, and they can quickly discover their wants, likes, vulnerabilities, and emotional triggers. They're highly skilled at regulating the impression they make on others and can adapt their outward appearance to any situation. They are calming for worried people and thrilling for bored people. It can be pretty tough to identify a psychopath in your life because the bulk of them learn to blend in and act normally. Number 2, they're narcissistic. Narcissism is a significant component of psychopathy. Author Joe Navarro writes in his book, Dangerous Personalities. Narcissists typically believe they are above the law, exempted from society's laws, and they will lie, cheat, or even kill if it's in their best interests. While a narcissist may violate the law out of ignorance, a psychopath will do it on purpose and do anything they want with purposeful meaning. A narcissist is someone who does something terrible and then feels ashamed about it. They are more likely to be a psychopath if they feel neither shame nor guilt. They seem to enjoy their heinous activities even though they're causing harm to others. It's only for this reason that they do it. A psychopath will only ever repent to you to cover the face or if they still require anything from you. If a psychopath is cornered and expected to feel shame, they may put on a great show to satisfy the demand. They're unable to make a genuine apology though, due to their emotional effect being so muted. You may see inconsistencies such as someone stating, "Actually, I never intended to hurt you," with a faint grin on their face and a tone that lacks genuineness. Number 3, they're unpredictable. They enjoy a lot of variation in their surroundings. Be wary of those who are erratic in their relationships and views, as a psychopath's entire personality might appear to shift based on the situation. The transition from pleasant coworker to cold, disinterested odd can be considerable. A psychopath can change who they appear to be and what they appear to want depending on how well they think that particular mask will advantage them at the time. A psychopath will typically begin by lavishing you with attention, respect, and praise, but then they recede from you, delivering you the side eye, pretending to be bored or upset with you, and utilizing this behavior to make you insecure. They're like an emotional roller coaster. One minute they're on an exuberant high, the next they're plummeting down and feeling violated. Number 4, they lack loyalty and empathy. Psychopaths lack possibly even the most fundamental knowledge of human emotions. At the drop of a hat, psychopaths degrade and replace others. Although you most likely felt an instant relationship of trust and pleasure with them, you'll soon find they can form that bond with anyone. After declaring you superior to all the mad individuals in their lives, they will return to those same individuals and label you insane. Psychopaths lack loyalty, commitment, and affection. Another characteristic shared by psychopaths is the use of a monotone voice. In most people's vocal delivery, the rise and fall of accent is an indicator of emotion. A psychopath is unconcerned and has no feelings. A psychopath is indifferent and lacks genuine emotion. They leave a trail of damage in their footsteps, and they always blame their victims for it. While they are generally devoid of empathy, they can intentionally activate it in order to entice, intrigue, and manipulate others. Psychopaths don't express many emotions, at least not authentic ones. They may appear cold and emotionless for long periods. However, when it serves them well, they may demonstrate a theatrical exhibition of emotions. Number 5. They are liars with no apparent motive. Lying is a prevalent trait of psychopaths. Psychopaths lie all the time, even when the truth would make a better story, even when there's no reason to lie. They are so accustomed to changing personas and storylines that lying has become their default behavior. They usually employ deception and manipulation to their advantage. For them, it's more about obtaining something from someone else by duping them out of their possessions or into an emotional bond. This could be used to secure a job promotion, create a relationship, or exert control over a loving relationship. Psychopaths are pathological liars who may concoct whatever story they think will deepen their bond with their victims. If you ever claim these lies, even if you have proof, they will immediately blame you for being neurotic and overthinking things. When a person who does this is a psychopath or a compulsive liar, they are someone you should keep at a distance. Number 6. They spread hatred. When a psychopath enters the scene, you'll begin to dislike people you've never met. Psychopaths continuously speak poison and rumor into everyone's ear, making everyone envious and distrustful of everyone else. However, they do it under the pretense of innocence, utilizing sad stories and phony concerns to distort your viewpoint. Psychopaths want people to be sidetracked and constantly compete for their attention, so they appear to be in high demand at all times. If you find yourself hating somebody about whom you previously had no cause to have an opinion, positive or negative, investigate the root of that reaction. It could be a symptom of a psychopath in your circle of interest. Number 7. They have a grand sense of self-worth. Psychopaths genuinely think they are smarter than the people around them, which may explain why they're unconcerned about the consequences of their behavior. They conceal their genuine objectives and project carefully crafted personalities in order to profit from the desires, expectations, and naivety of others who are vulnerable to them. They imagine they are wiser than everyone else and that they can get away with anything they want. Psychopaths refuse to accept accountability for their troubles. They enjoy associating with famous and successful people because it elevates their own prestige. They believe they are entitled to preferential treatment over others. Their exaggerated sense of self-importance frequently results in one crack in their normalcy facade. They will tread on your toes if you have nothing of worth or prestige to offer them. They believe that their problems are always the fault of someone else. They typically play the victim and enjoy telling stories about how others have exploited them. They have an overinflated feeling of self-importance and consider that they're superior and more worthy than the rest of the world. They look deeper into what they want to accomplish, but a lot less thought into how they're going to get there. Psychopaths have a distorted self-image. They frequently feel justified in following their own rules and believe that the laws do not apply. Summing up, a psychopath exists purely to dominate and control others. The more they discover a flaw or vulnerability, the more likely it is that the psychopath will exploit it in potential action. Thank you guys for watching, and while you're at it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to stay updated with new content. Keep learning and watching.